Hello, fellow Matadors. My name is Alex Salazar. I'm the Activities Assistant for clubs and organizations, and today we are going to go over the new club process. Starting a club or organization is a challenging, rewarding task, and hopefully by the end of this presentation, you feel confident enough to create or recreate your club here at CSUN. If at any point you need to pause this video or quickly write down a question, please do not hesitate to do so. Lastly, throughout the rest of this video, you'll hear me refer to clubs and organizations as CNO. The following areas will be covered: the requirements of CNO and their respective leaders, how to write a constitution, Mattisync, the portal you will commonly use, clubs, organizations, alcohol safety training or COAST, the university recognition process, the Associated Students Charter process, and the privileges and responsibilities of all clubs and organizations here at California State University Northridge. I know, that's a lot, but as I walk you through this process, hopefully you become increasingly confident throughout this presentation. It is important when creating a club/organization that your club is unique and avoids duplication. In other words, the same club cannot already exist. Additionally, you need to make sure you attend a registration orientation, the video you're watching and taking wonderful notes on right now. Third, you need to define the purpose and type. It is important that you list your club in the right area because you want to make sure students can easily access or reach out to your club in Mattisync. The following categories show how the university currently recognizes our CNOs. You must have 5 members who are currently matriculated CSUN students or enrolled in at least one class. You must designate 5 qualified officers. The 2 mandatory positions are 1 president and 1 treasurer, and they cannot be the same person. The other strongly recommended positions are a vice president, secretary, and other, sometimes an event coordinator, although you can design the other 3 positions based on your club's needs. Undergraduates. The following requirements must be met in order to hold a president, vice president, and treasurer position. Minimum 2.0 GPA, that's cumulative and previous semester GPA, be in good standing, so no academic, disciplinary, or administrative probation, and yes, we do check that. Earn 6 semester units per term while holding office, and you're allowed to earn a maximum of 150 units or 125% of units required for your degree. For graduate students, the requirements of you are the same. With a minimum 2.0 GPA, you must be in good standing. However, you're only expected to earn 3 semester units per term while holding office, as well as being allowed to earn a maximum of 50 semester units or 167% of units required for your degree. CSUN will not recognize any student club or organization without a university advisor. The university advisor you obtain must be a full-time or part-time faculty member. Auxiliary employees are prohibited unless approved by the MIC and on record as a university volunteer. What constitutes an auxiliary employee is employees who work for Associated Students, University Student Union, and the Student Recreation Center, essentially anyone who is not faculty or staff at the university. Your university advisor will be required to sign all campus documents and will not be allowed to have any voting privileges. You are allowed to have additional advisors for your CNO, such as an alumni, community member, regional director, etc. However, if they are not currently a part of California State University Northridge, they are not permitted to sign your campus documents. Every president, treasurer, and advisor of each club and organization must take COAST. Please save the PDFs once COAST has been completed, as the individual who is completing the registration will need to upload the completed COAST trainings for the president, treasurer, and university advisor. After completion of the program, potential new members will be able to demonstrate an understanding of the following. Feel free to pause this video and read through these below. The page that is currently being shown is the COAST President Form. You can find this page under Forums and MIC Clubs and Organizations. If you're the treasurer or university advisor, please select Coast Treasurer or Coast University Advisor. Now for the fun part, creating your constitution. This is an extremely important part of the process because this document will be reviewed by myself and needs to be the compass for not only your organization this year, but for years to come. You're going to have a mock constitution guide to help you through the process, but some general guidelines to keep in mind are the following. Must abide by university and CSU standards, must include all articles outlined, italicized sections must be in exact wording and not deleted from the Constitution, and you must send the Constitution in as a Word document. If you don't have Word on your laptop, you can visit the Oviatt Library and they can help you download it for free. Here's what the Constitution Guide looks like. Again, you'll note that there's a section for the title, statement of purpose, and italicized sections must be in exact wording. Once you finish your Constitution, make sure to have the rest of your executive board and university advisor look over it for congruence, grammar, typos, and overall messaging. Once the Constitution has been reviewed and meets requirements, a MatterSync portal will be created for your club. The president will be the designated individual who has administrative access unless the registration process is currently being filled out by another member of your organization. As you go through the registration process, you will be required to enter the rest of the executive board and your university advisor. We will check officer requirements, so be sure all 5 of your officers are in good standing and meet the GPA requirements. There are separate educational videos to learn more about MatterSync, which you can visit at the MatterSync YouTube channel. For the approval of the university recognition process, myself and a handful of others will be going through to ensure you have completed your Constitution following Executive Order 1068, that's the italicized section in the mock Constitution, have the mandated positions in MatterSync who meet officer requirements, and have completed the clubs and organizations officer information. As the individual completing the registration form for your CNO, it is your responsibility to read through the policies listed at the end of the registration. Do not just scroll through and click approve like you would for the terms and agreements for your social media devices. Really make sure that you are reading through these policies and procedures. Once university recognition has been obtained, constitutions will be sent to AS to be chartered. The first step of the AS charter process is being sent over to the AS Judicial Court to be reviewed by the student justices. The meetings are Mondays from 1 to 4 p.m., and you will need a representative of your club to come and do a presentation, basically just covering the main components of your club. If you have any questions at this stage of the process, you can reach out to myself or whoever has been helping you through your Constitution, and we will be more than happy to offer you more guidance. After the AS Judicial Court has approved your club's Constitution, it will then be sent to the AS Senate and their 24 student-elected representatives. You can attend these meetings if you would like, however, it is not mandatory that you be there. The AS Senate meetings are 9 a.m. to 12 p.m. on Mondays should you like to be in attendance. You can see the process generally takes about 4 weeks once you have completed the registration with the necessary documents. Please keep in mind that if we have any edits or revisions for your Constitution, or any of your officers do not meet our eligibility requirements, this may delay the process. Once you have obtained university recognition through the Matador Involvement Center, the lovely folks who are bringing you this video, you will be able to do the following. Ability to recruit CSUN students for membership, the use of the university's name in accordance with the CSUN Graphic Standards Manual, ability to hold meetings and functions on campus, the use of certain university services and facilities through proper procedures, a USU room waiver for 2 meetings per week, opportunity to have a MatterSync portal and CSUN email account for club or organization, and the ability to request an appearance by Matty the Matador, CSUN's mascot for major events. Once you have been AS chartered, you will be granted the following privileges. Most notably, you will be eligible for AS funding, use of AS accounting and financial services, and the access to AS nonprofit status, which is important if you want to be able to have a fundraiser with an outside entity. AS financial matters are not done through the Matador Involvement Center, and any further questions should be directed towards their department. All clubs and organizations that are university recognized and AS chartered have the following responsibilities: represent the university and conduct themselves in such a manner to give a favorable impression, abide by all policies outlined by the university, including regulations involving non-discrimination and hazing, schedule all social functions and meetings according to the approved procedure for scheduling an event, maintain an active program and fulfill the purposes stated in the organization's constitution, assume responsibility for cleanup during and after on-campus events, assign a club member to check the organizational mailbox provided by AS, and assign a representative to manage any facility rental charges associated with the use of the USU. We are now at the end of the presentation. We have a brief quiz for you to make sure you have been following along. After you take the quiz, if you have any questions, you can reach out to me at alex.salazar@csun.edu or call into the Matador Involvement Center, 818-677-5111. Thank you.